Damn, Endeavor got sunned. I mean, Shigaraki literally little boyed this man. I don't know, y'all. It don't look good for the number one hero. What's good, fam? I'm good. Y'all good? That's good. Alright, today I will be reviewing chapter 276 of My Hero Academia. And man, sheesh. Look, if you're an anime only viewer, please click off the video. But first, like, comment, and subscribe because I do have spoiler-free content on the channel, and I will continue to post spoiler-free content on the channel. But with that being said, let's get started, guys. Alright, in the beginning of the chapter, we see a news reporter flying in a helicopter reporting on the state of Jakku City. He compares it to previous disasters like Hosu City, Kamino Ward, and Deka City, which is cool to me because it just shows how much Shigaraki and the League have grown. Like, honestly, thinking back at Hosu City, Shigaraki, caused all that mayhem, but Stain got the credit, and now in Jakku City he single-handedly caused all this destruction, and that shit is just crazy to me, and it just makes me love Shigaraki even more. But also, all this that's going on is being televised, and I personally thought All Might would be at Tartarus, but we see him in Eri watching all that disaster unfold back at UA. And I know some people might not like the fact that Eri is watching this unfold, but I personally think this will help her rather than hurt her because Hero Society is crumbling as we speak. We then get a panel where we see Fuyumi, Natsuo, Rei, Bakugo's mom, I think her name Mitsuki or something like that, and Deku's mom. This panel worries me because I think it just further emphasizes the fall of Hero Society, but I also think it points out a few of our heroes' fates. But I'll be dropping a video going into more depth about that a little later on this week. But next, we find out the chapter is called You Cheated, which instantly reminds me of the USJ attack, as those were Shigaraki's words after All Might defeated the Nomu. But is it just a coincidence that some of these chapters refer back to previous incidents? I don't know. Anyways, we still see Endeavor rushing Shigaraki, and one of his sidekicks assists him with his quirk Traject, which allows him to alter the course of bodies in motion, which helped Endeavor reach an airborne Shigaraki. Also, keep in mind that Mr. Aizawa still has his eyes on Shigaraki, and I find it cool because we get to see Manuel using his quirk to keep Aizawa's eyes from drying out. Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, Manuel, he was kind of lame to me at first, but I mean, after seeing this, seeing how he can use his quirk in different ways, it kind of made him a little more cooler. And for those who don't remember Manuel, that's the guy who mentored Ida back in Hosu City. But yeah, then we see Endeavor gearing up for what it looks like a Hell Spider mixed with Prominence Burn, and I can't wait to see that animated because, man, that's gonna look godly. And while this is going on, Shigaraki is smiling in his face, which is so disrespectful. And I keep saying this time and time again, like, Shigaraki is hella disrespectful. Like, he's taunting Hero Society. That's just makes me think that there is no Hero Society after this, until the future after the time skip and all that. And when Endeavor unleashes his attack, we see Shigaraki dodging it by simply swinging his arm, and although his arm got burnt, it's still impressive that he can dodge mid-air. Next, we finally see President Mike and the doctor off in the distance, which to me isn't a good look for President Mike because I personally think he'll be one of the heroes to die. Like, I don't think Aizawa's gonna die exactly. I feel like just people around Aizawa's gonna continue to die, and it's only gonna hurt him more because he can't protect everybody, Alright, back to my guy Shigaraki, because we find out that Aizawa's quirk is still active. Like, Shigaraki dodged that attack off sheer strength alone. So, to put into simpler terms, he's a perfected Nomu. Like, that's just crazy to me. Like, he went from, I'll have her home at 8 to, she calls me daddy too. Like, that shit is just crazy. Like, this man is swole. Like, I don't know, man. Shigaraki is continuing just to shock me every time he gets screen time or panel time, whatever you want to call it. He continues to shock me, but that's enough of fanboying over Shigaraki. But we see Ryuko attempt to help Endeavor out, but Shigaraki penetrates both their guts straight into the ground. Alright, y'all, let me chill. Shiggy kicks her and Endeavor straight into the ground. We then, next page, we see Gran Torino drop Deku and Bakugo off at a safe enough distance. Like, they're not too far. Like, and I like how in this panel they show that, like, the whole map format, basically. And we see that they're not too far from, the battle. Because Gran Torino don't want them to go too far. Because, Shigaraki can rush past heroes and get Deku along. So they still got to stay close enough within the vicinity, if that makes sense. But we see that Deku and Bakugo wants to help, but he lets them know that Shigaraki has All For One and that they need to stay back, because if he gets his hand on All For One, the world is basically over. And if the pro heroes can't stop one guy, then hero society is fucked anyway. So he just lets Deku know that just stay back, bro. It ain't worth it. We're gonna have to pull an All Might and send you to America. He didn't say that, but that's what Gran Torino was thinking. He done been through about 4 generations of All For One killing all, everybody. So he know the magnitude of, this disaster. Anyways, we then see all the heroes that Endeavor radio that can, fly without, they can fight without touching the ground. And they all just pulled up. And, I was kind of getting hyped because I do want to see more pro heroes quirks. Like, I want to see more pro heroes in action with cool quirks. Like, kind of like how Hawks pulled up and he was just instantly, top tier character. I want to see more pro heroes like that, even though it probably won't be a pro hero for long, at least in Japan. But anyways, before I could even get hype about all the heroes pulling up, they show hella Nomus pull up, because earlier in the chapter we see Shigaraki pull out the phone device with that Dr. Ujiko gave him, and he just told him to pull up, like, come in here, come kill, and it's just insane that Shigaraki has so much control over his decay that he destroyed everything except for the Nomu pods. We also find out that these Nomus can't think for themselves, which is good because it would be over if the heroes could, think for themselves, especially considering that, like, we lost all the heavy hitters. Like, nah, if we had a whole bunch of high-end versus, like, Rock Lock, like, there would be no hope, you know what I'm saying? I still want Class 1A to pull up, but I don't see them doing much either, it's crazy. Except for my guy Shoto Todoroki on the way, you feel me? Alright, y'all, I know I told y'all I would not be fanboying over Shigaraki no more, but I got to speak on this. Like, this man is he did the ultimate disrespect. Like, we see Shigaraki standing on top of Endeavor with his fist raised in the air. And he was like, Endeavor, is this how it go? Is this how the pose go? And, Endeavor hot at this point because he yells, get off me. And he shoots his fire, but of course, like, Shigaraki's not fazed by Endeavor. And he dodges effortlessly. That word is always tough to me. I don't know why. Like, anyways, I can't be the only one that's out here realizing that Endeavor isn't, like, Shigaraki isn't trying to kill Endeavor. Like, he has so many times. If he really didn't want it to get rid of Endeavor, he would have, And that only makes me think that Dabi done talked to Shigaraki and told him, I got dibs on Endeavor. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, when they first met, Dabi wouldn't tell Shigaraki his actual name. But I feel like as time went on off screen, he told him. And we're gonna get that, later on when they reveal Dabi as Toya or whatever. But that's one of them key moments, y'all. If y'all don't think Dabi is Toya, like, the proof is in the pudding, like, literally. He could have killed Endeavor, but Shigaraki's not going to kill Endeavor because it's Dabi. Dabi is going to be the one to kill Endeavor, But I'm making a video about that. Be looking for that this week. I don't want to get too off topic, But, so, after all that, after Shigaraki, dodges the fire that Endeavor threw effortlessly, he immediately charges at Mr. Aizawa because, honestly, that's his only obstacle standing in his way. And this next part is, like, really sad to me because while Shigaraki is charging at Aizawa, you just see Aizawa, like, he really worried about his life. Like, he wants to see his students graduate. Like, he wants to see them grow and he wants to be there to guide them along the way. You know, he knows he can't die here. And we then see like, man, you know, Rock like he a thug because he got balls because he jumped straight in front of Aizawa and was like, you know, what's up? But obviously, you know, he wasn't gonna do nothing. And Gran Torino also tried to rush in and try to protect Aizawa because honestly, that's their only hope at this point. But you know, and they weren't fast enough because Shigaraki, you know, breezed past them or whatever. But I want y'all to guess who pulled up. You know, the guy that pulled up is, you know, quotation marks, who y'all call a crybaby. This man is all about his business. My guy, Izuku Midoriya, he rushed in grabbing both of Shigaraki's arms. You know, Bakugo was close behind him, but they both declared that, like, we here to save Aizawa, you know, like, we saving you this time, you know. And I thought that was, like, really not, like, a nice touch and a nice way to end the chapter because, like, I think, like, I really do think that, like, they're going to protect Aizawa. I don't think Aizawa's going to die, you know. And it's nice that they, like, it shows Bakugo appreciating what Aizawa said on the news, you know. That's like a nice touch and, you know, a little sprinkle of development for my guy Katsuki Bakugo. But yeah, guys, that's the chapter, man. And that's like, it's like I said, 10 out of 10 for the past. This whole war arc has just been 10 out of 10. Like, honestly, you know, let me know in the comments, guys, what do y'all think is gonna happen next chapter? You know, like, do you think Deku and Bakugo are just gonna have a full-fledged fight with Shigaraki? Do you think, you know, it's gonna be, you think Todoroki gonna pull up? You think Gigantomachia will pull up next chapter? Like, what do you guys think? You know, honestly, I don't know if Gigantomachia and them will be here next chapter because we got to take into account that they're still heroes at the mansion. Like, the only, like, if we see Gigantomachia and the rest of the League of Villains at the battlefield, we just got to assume that, like, Fat Gun, Mount Lady, all of them are dead because they're essentially protecting, you know, the mansion. So that's why I think it's taking so long. But I don't know, guys. This chapter was heat. You know, I can't. Man, I got chills. You know, just reviewing it after reading it like 15 times. I'm still getting chills. You know. But anyways, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, guys, for more My Hero content. You know, hit that notification bell. You know, I know I ain't got that many subscribers, but still, for the subscribers I do got, hit that notification bell. Share my video, please. And yeah, it's your boy Big Bro Justo Todoroki, and I'm out, guys. Peace.